it is very common now for these showcase tournaments that will be one Friday, two Saturday, two Sunday as the standard. When you add it up, you're playing more games than a pro team is.
Let's ping back a little bit to travel ball. The injury and the travel ball thing seem to coincide. And before we go too much further, I am a fan of travel ball in some of what it does. Coming from where I came from down here in the beaches, it was Legion ball, which I'm assuming that was the same for you.
In Chicago, we had Legion ball also.
Yeah, same kind of thing. It was very, very political, though. It was really tough, and you didn't have a lot of options. So I understand why travel ball is travel ball. And I also like the fact that you got a group of kids, they're kind of stay together, they know each other, parents, is it expensive? Incredibly expensive, unnecessarily expensive, but you're out on the field, you're doing stuff. That is here. However, the scheduling of travel ball, especially for the younger kids, where we're going Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we're cramming all these games in, and Dr. Jan and I were just talking about this, they start splitting hairs on, okay, you're going to throw the first 3 innings, then you're going to go to right field to save your arm. And then the next day, you're going to throw 1 inning, and then you'll come back for the night game. Well, by Sunday, you're hitting, all the players are hitting a fatigue band. They're hitting that upper gradient of fatigue. Even though they've conserved pitches, you still have to get 100% loose to play right field. You're still throwing balls around during the innings.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness gracious, we're throwing all the time. So when you hit that fatigue band and I'm probably using the wrong vernacular, but that fatigue threshold on a Sunday, now I'm muscling through for the $14 ring to get the championship. My mechanics typically are going to crap, and we have a little bit, we think, of an exposure there to those predispositions that you were just referring to in that weekend after weekend after weekend, game after game after game deal.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I remember this was the way the tournament was set up. There was something called the Firecracker Classic outside Detroit that the travel ball team that I was on when I was 12 was part of. And it was a huge tournament. It was like I don't know, 128 teams or something. And if you lost the first one, you have the 2 brackets, losers and winner bracket. But there was rain on the first day.
Yeah.
So what happened, and I was a catcher on that team at the time. So what happened was we lost our first game, won our next game, and then because of the way everything kind of kept pushing, it was a 3-day tournament that became a 2-day tournament. I caught 6 games in one day.
What a treat.
Yeah. My dad was putting ice packs on me, and I mean, stuff that you'd see if it's 110 degrees, it was like 91 degrees out. Yeah. I caught every game, and I was 12. I couldn't walk for like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
And I still remember it. Don't get me wrong. It was a great memory. But it is very common now for these showcase tournaments, boot camps, or whatever that will be one Friday, two Saturday, two Sunday as the standard. And then if you have Monday off and then Tuesday or Wednesday and you do it again, when you add it up, you're playing more games than a pro team is.